Hello, round 2 of Snow Day videos. So, in the previous video, we learned how to find a common denominator. So now we're going to make equivalent fractions. This is step 2 in adding and subtracting fractions that don't have the same denominator. So, we already found that our common denominator was going to be 12. Now, I'm going to go ahead and make the multiples again because this is helpful to us. So we did 4 and 3 because those were the denominators we started with. Those were the number of pieces in the whole. It tells us how big the slices are. So this has more pieces, so the slices are going to be smaller. This has less pieces, so the slices are going to be bigger. Think about if you have a pizza and it's only cut in 2 slices, those pizzas are going to be huge. Where if you have a pizza that's cut into 20 slices, it's a bigger number, but that means that your pieces are going to be tiny. So we found our common denominator by finding the multiples or skip counting. And we found that the one they have in common that comes first is 12. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to take 2/4 and turn it into something that is not cut in 4 pieces, that's cut into 12 pieces. So the way we're going to do this that works every single time, we're going to take our original fraction, 2/4. We need it to turn into a 12th. Now, I can think in my brain, what is 4 times something that equals 12? But we can go easier than that. But let's not forget, we don't want to change the amount of pizza we have here. We want it to stay the same. So we've got to multiply it by something that's the same as 1. Because when we multiply things by 1, they stay the same. So we're going to need to multiply this by a fraction that is equal to 1. So it's going to have to be the same on the top and the bottom. The numerator and the denominator will be the same. So let's look. If I am doing my skip counting, my multiples, what digit over what number is the 12? We got the first multiple is 4, the second multiple is 8, the third multiple is 12. You count 1, 2, 3 over. So that means that we're going to multiply this by 3 over 3. Okay? We skip counted 3 times to get 12. So 4 times 1, 2, 3 is 12. And we got to make sure that this is equal to 1 so that our pizza stays the same. We want the same amount of pizza. Thank you. But we want it cut into 3 times more slices. So 4 times 3 is already 12. 2 times 3 is 6. So basically what we just did is we took our 2/4 and we split each piece into 3 slices. So now we have 6/12. Same amount of pizza, cut into more slices. Okay, I'm going to go down on this so I can demonstrate the 1/3. So now I've got 1/3 and I need it to equal 12, something 12ths. Now if I look at my list, how many multiples over is 12? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 times 4 is 12. So I am going to multiply 1/3 by 4 over 4. Again, we need to make sure this is equal to 1. This fraction is equal to 1. Okay, so 1/3 times 4 over 4 will give me 4/12. So I'm taking my 1/3 and I'm cutting them into 4 times as many slices. So now, both of my pizzas are cut into 12 slices. This one's 4/12, this one's 6/12. So, if we add them, I'm not going to make a separate video because this is the easiest part of it all. I'm going to do 6/12 plus 4/12. And how many 12ths do I have? I have 10/12. And Sally is also pointing. Now she's running away.
Because she's scared.
So we took our common denominator and we made an equivalent fraction, which means an equal fraction. We turned 2/4 into 6/12. We turned 1/3 into 4/12. And then we added them together. And the 12 just tells us how big the slices are. So we don't add 12 plus 12. We just do 6 plus 4. How many 10ths or how many 12ths do we have? We have 10 12ths. Thank you.